The man did not commit any sin. In John chapter 9, he was born blind. And the disciples, our society is always fond of either trying to associate our calamities to sins. We want to associate it with sins. Anytime people go astray, anytime something terrible happens to people, if a pastor dies premature, then you see, maybe he's an occult pastor. If a pastor, something terrible happens to a believer, we always want to try to put it on the devil, or maybe he was doing something secret and that God has punished him. And so people were judgmental. The disciples were judgmental. They were looking for somebody to blame for the woes of the blind man. And Jesus, who knows the beginning and the end, he said, this man here, neither him or his parents have committed sin. But this, so that the glory of God, that the works of God might be displayed in him. Many of you, the work of God, when the Bible said the works of God might be displayed, which are miracles, wonders, spectacular manifestations of grace. Beloved, I don't know what you are going through. I don't know what the pastors are saying. But there are many of you, what you are going through, they are already blaming your grandmother. They are blaming your mother, your own mother. A time is coming, they will tell you it is your mother who is responsible that you are not married. But I have a word for somebody. This thing you are going through has something to do with your background. It has something to do with any sin, your past. It has something to do with your parents, your clan. It has something to do with your nationality or your city where you come from. This thing here is for the glory of God to manifest in your life. Somebody shout, I receive the glory of God. I receive the glory of God. So the man was born blind. So there are certain situations, they are chronic situations. And God will keep quiet. And so this man here was born blind. Something that you were born with. It is chronic. He has been dealing with it for years. Acute issues. There are many of you, what you need is patience to wait for God's timing. Imagine this blind man going around looking for, chasing after pastors, chasing after false prophets, and trying to figure out what is wrong with him. And then he began to blame his mother. Maybe he can really be blaming. He would have been maybe blamed his parents for what he was going through. But the truth is that this thing that was happening to him, it was divinely orchestrated so that God's glory will be revealed. Many of you, the reason why you are rejected, the reason why people lie against you, the reason why you face many hitches in your life, the reason why people turn against you, the reason why you are not having any better relationship, the reason why there have been a kind of setbacks in your life, you are stuck, you are dealing with chronic situations in your life, it is because God wants to show himself in your life. God wants to take glory in your life. So that after you break through, after you are healed, after you are justified, after you are vindicated, after you are restored, after you are delivered, after you are rescued, people will see and they will know that indeed this thing that you have seen, it is only God who can do it. May God bless you. Hallelujah.